Hey yo, what's good everyone? How's it going? How's it going? How are all of you doing today? Yo, can you hear me? What's up? What's up? Chilling. Yo. Why's everyone quiet for? You're all shy. Stop being shy. Don't like talking to myself. Hey. Yes. That's good.
How's the painting coming along, Cash?
Yo, it's good, man. It's good. It's final day today, doing the full house, everything top to bottom. So yeah, it's a mission. Took him about a couple of weeks now. So last day today. And
Yep.
yeah.
Summer's the time for all the renos, eh?
Yeah, bro. Honestly, it's got to be done sometimes, I mean, full refurbishment. Just make it all look fresh and stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah. Chilling. So yeah, got a busy day today, and the markets are pretty dead as well, like not much going on. So yeah, we'll make it a quick one. Just come on to answer any questions you may have and everything. So yeah, let's get into it. Let me sort out my mouse. Second. Sweet. Share screen. US 30. Let's see what's up. Just sort out this. Cool. So yeah, like obviously dropped the forecast earlier too. So you all seen what we currently have. We currently have this bearish 4-hour order flow range that we could expect maybe another lower low, just in terms of following that EOF, right? Just simple. We don't really care too much. We care about playing from zone to zone, right? Like this is simply what we're doing. We're playing from like high time frame areas to high time frame areas, right? It's just playing from zone to zone, not randomly just trading from the middle of like nowhere, just random thin air, not looking to the left. And that's where the highest strike rate comes from. Right? So we do have this POI over here that we could come into later. That's like a 6-hour demand. Over here, we also have this extreme. So like an extreme and SD flip POI that flipped and broke this supply over here. So yeah, we have a couple of POIs below. We also have this massive like 5-hour and above POI where you have this one bearish candle, full body close below all these bullish candles. Yeah, hence why we use all of this as like your POI, same like we did previously, a few times before. And then yeah, same like I believe it was here. So we had like 5-hour, same like this. We had this one bearish candle, full body close below all these candles over here, right? And then you see how price comes into over here and then melts, right? It doesn't have to come all the way to this or this, yeah. So that's what we have currently going on the 4-hour. So we're just waiting for price to tap into this supply or this demand before looking for like an EM1 sell from here or EM1 buy from here, yeah, entry model 1. If you go into the 50-minute, just remember like this low, this price has not mitigated any 4-hour demands on the left, right? Meaning like we can't play EM3 buys, we can't do that just because the strike rate is much lower. So we just leave out like any EM3 buys from below this 15-minute first shock, which would be like taking out this low to come into like here or something for a buy. Yeah, we're not doing that. And also we're not looking for, like I said here, EM2 buys are also invalid due to it being counter trend 4-hour. 4-hour is bearish, like I said, from here to here. So I'm not buying this just because it's a complex pullback, and obviously like this strike rate is again lower statistically. So we're not going to look for these sort of buys from here, right? So wait for EM1 sells instead, right? or there's possibly EM2 or EM3 cells that may be, provided. Possibly if we end up breaking this 15-minute low here, then that would be a EM2 cell, yeah. And then maybe we'd have like an EM3 cell, possibly as well, being the first ever 15-minute chock. And let's say this was like a new 15-minute range and it chocks bullish to get back into this supply over here, then that's the EM3 cell, yeah. So besides from that, like it's pretty simple. That's the only thing that we're waiting for, and simply that's it. So in terms of this morning, there was a couple of cells due to the fact like we are bearish on the 4-hour, we are bearish on the 15M, and then price comes up to the 50%, drops down to 70, fails to break the low, instead it goes and later on breaks the high, right? But for us to look for a sell, it's more safer to wait for a 5-minute chock instead of just 1-minute chocks, yeah. So if we jump into it and see what we had on the 5M, as you can see, price was making higher highs and higher lows, and this was your last sell to buy that took the high. So this was your low to get broken for the 5-minute chock. So it gives a 5-minute chock. So that means now 5-minute is bearish aligned, right? Instead of looking for 15 MPOI and 1-minute chock here, 1-minute chock here and everything, we're not doing that. We just simply wait for the 5-minute to go bearish first to just make it safer, high probable. Obviously high time frame is king, right? So it has more weight to it. So we'll rather wait for this high time frame chock to happen instead of just a lower time frame, and then we can jump onto the 1M, and then we can be like, okay, let's now look for entries, right? Because now 5M is aligned bearish from here, right? And all of these cells, like both of these cells, are in the premium of the 15M range, yeah. This 50% is up here, so this is your premium. So that makes it valid to look for these cells, right? And the first cell is simply just a continuation of the 1M, where we have this, like 1M break, 1M break. This was your high and low of the 1M, for example. This was your POI. To be honest, like all of this one bearish candle was engulfing both of them, but how big was that? Yeah, you could use it just like this. Price taps into it, 15-second chock happens right here. So we take the low, we then take the high. This is what flipped and broke the high. So this is the low to get broken for a 15-second chock, not this low, yeah. Hence why when it chocks here, it gives a pullback, right? And you can cover the 15-second flip, right, with the stop loss, right? And if you can do that, then yeah, you can just take the trade just like this. Entry here, stop loss above here, and then break even when it goes and breaks either the 1M low or two 15-second lows. So here we have a 15-second break, it pulls back in and then it breaks again, and then you could go break even like this, or you could have waited for the 1M to break, which is this low here, but I would wait for this 15 seconds to break, yeah. So like this. Okay, so that just ends up being a break-even trade regardless. The second one over here is just a simple like 1-minute POI. Simply this was your extreme of a previous 1M break. Price then comes back into it. Again, we're still in the premium of the 15M range, yeah. So then when price taps into it, you can just go on the 15 seconds over here. And as you can see, we have this sell to buy that wicks the high, then it takes the low, right? Then yeah, that's just a simple entry. You could either enter on the chock itself, because the stop loss is like just 1 pip. So you could easily enter on the chock itself for a little mitigation and enter like here, right? So regardless, it would have been a loss, and that's just a valid loss, and that's fine, right? So both of these are like EM2 cells, which is a break even and loss, right? And so far that is all we had, because we had all this shit, which is just such a rangy price action today. And obviously you don't want to be doing anything in here, so we just avoid all this shit, right? We're not them type of people that be just randomly trading this shit. Just imagine how many losses and break-evens or whatever you'd be catching in this shit, in the space of like 4.5 pips, like nothing, right? So has anyone got any questions? Pretty simple day, to be honest. Is like them EM2 sells, and right now we're not looking for these EM2 buys because it can't show. So all we're doing is, yeah, how's it going?
I was doing, man. Can you show me later? I just have one question that is like about journaling. Like when you journal, bro, let's say the 1st of September, the second one, the third, do you like for each day you make completely everything or what do you change? 15 minutes? Because I know you have them folders down there.
Mm. Yeah, I
So
make folders. Like
yeah, I know. I started doing that also since I'm in. But look, I have a question for you. Like, for example, you see, like you have 21. So do you like hide everything inside of this one, or you
yeah.
leave some for the next day? Or for each day you
The
everything.
the only thing that I put into these is just like everything be from the 15-minute and below. Yeah. So anything that's
Okay.
like 4 hour, I don't put in the folders.
Oh,
No.
so you don't put 4 hour in the folder,
Nah,
just
because 4 hour is like it's gonna be used for tomorrow and next day. So it's like I don't need to hide these POIs and then remake them again for the same. Like it doesn't make sense, you know. It doesn't
yeah. That's why I'm asking you. I don't know what to do with
yeah.
that.
You just leave them. You know? Anything on the 4 hour, just leave it. And then when you go to the 15M, you know, like let's say today, I'm gonna like highlight all this.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna highlight all this shit and then I'm gonna click on folder and then just yeah, do the same on the 1M, you know, like just gonna highlight all this and then just save it into the folder, yeah.
You put it in the same folder, right?
Yeah, same folder, yeah.
Okay, so you create the folder, then put inside of the first folder, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you separate 15 minutes, 1 minute, right?
Just
For
same
example,
folder. Same folder. I won't separate. I just everything like 15M,
oh,
1M, all
okay,
goes
you
in same
put it.
folder.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
No worries. Fat Carl, you got a hand up. What's going
Yes,
on?
Cash.
Yes, what's up?
Can we go over what we were looking at earlier? When I sent you that video.
That's so funny.
Nah, but hear me out.
Yeah, go
I
on.
think I threw you off by not moving my PD tool. I just
Yeah,
didn't bother to do it. But that
So,
wasn't my issue.
because you had it here, right? And you're saying like something about the 50-70 rule, like 70% rule over here.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about 70% rule here. That doesn't make sense because price was from here to here. Yeah. This is
Yeah,
the range.
I get you, but when you're looking at it live, you've only got that one bearish candle that breaks the 15-minute low. So when you're
Yeah, but
looking
no
at
one
that
took
range,
cells here. No one took cells here. We took cells here. That's
yeah,
the
I
difference.
get that, but wasn't the 70% activated in that first range?
Oh, so you're just looking at this picture here.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you're looking at it live, that's all you can see, right?
No,
That's all that's happened.
Yeah, when you're looking at it live, you're then over here and you're not looking at this and thinking like, okay, price is doing its thing, but there's no entry for you there, right? There is no entry.
Mm-hmm.
This is New York Stock Exchange open even. There's no entry, first of all, right? And then secondly, now price is melting. So now all this shit in the past is in the past, you know?
So the 70% did happen though, right? But you're just saying to ignore it.
Yeah, because there was no entry.
Okay, fine.
And then it continues to melt. Yeah?
I'm with you.
So it continues to flow now. Like so now all this in the past is irrelevant. None of this is important now. What's important now is this. What's happening now, yeah? So if this was a 70% rule, then it's important, right? From like here to here, 50%, 70 is down here, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So if price went up here, then dropped to here, then you have to wait for a 5-minute chop. But because it hasn't done that, it's just come up into POI up here, like, you know, these wicks. Then you just straight away jump onto 1M and you just look for this 1M chocks and entries, yeah?
Yeah, got you, man. Nice one.
Yeah, no worries. All good. Let's see. Any other questions? Imagine.
Hey, Cash,
yeah, go on.
I got a quick question. For the assuming the 4 hours is bullish, for example, just as an example for the EM3s. So let's say the 15 minutes happened this way. Now this would be your EM2, and this is potentially your EM3. But then as
No,
prices,
that can't be EM3. Because 15 minute has chopped like here, right? Or something, right? Or
okay, I
like
see what
here.
you mean.
This is your 15 minute. This is your first one. So this is your EM3. This can't be EM3. This is all EM2s.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. And I think that's what the confusion was, because if this was EM2, then is it EM3? This is also EM3, right? But I
Yeah,
guess
no, it's
it
not
only
possible.
has to be the extreme, right? Yeah.
Yeah, anything. This is your first chalk here.
Yeah.
So only the demands that are below this first chalk here is valid for EM3. Anything here now upwards is not. It's not EM3 anymore. It's EM2. Yeah. Only
Yeah.
this is EM3.
Perfect. Yeah, I see it now. Perfect. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no worries, man. Anyone else? Anyone else? Pretty slow today, but yeah, maybe it won't be any. I don't know. Depends. We still have a lot of time in terms of the rest of the day. Just have your alerts on this and have your alerts like on this high, really. Where's my POI? Like 4 hour. Yeah. Yeah. So like have your alerts just above and below the 59 breaks, and then you can play your next move, right? Break this high, right? Looking for EM1 sell, or break this low, whatever flipped and broke it, we're looking for EM2 sells. And we're looking for EM3 sells. Because it would chop 59 bullish to get back into here, 1M chop 15-second alignment, and then take it. So you should always know like your next steps, yeah. It's like a game of chess, and like you should be 2 steps ahead and just always know, okay, this happens, I'm gonna do this, that happens, I'm gonna do this, and that's it. Right. Any questions? Anything? Oh, we all good. Make a short one. Now, if you're not doing anything trading wise, just work on something else. Like you got a lot of things to do in terms of back testing, for just training your eyes on stuff like journaling, doing your mock-ups, doing psychology work, reading books or going out, like fresh air, like peace of mind. You just loads of things you can work on.
Cash, I got a question for you.
Yeah, go on.
I don't know if you already talked about this, and if you did, I'll just look at the video again. For yesterday, there was a sell on yesterday's PA. It came back to a 1 minute, 1 minute POI from yesterday. Can you go over? I think it was the 2 trades later in the day. If you could go over like how we're playing, if it comes back to the 1 minute like POI, we just need that 15-second chalk. I think it was.
Was it these ones here?
Yeah, it was the set. It was the far right one. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. All it is with this one is like, this is what we're talking about, on Discord, isn't it? Like where we have the 1M POI. Yes, 1M is bullish coming towards it, but we can look for the 15-second entry and sell it. But then now it's like drop down, come back into this new one, and then if you're looking for 15-second continuation, it's basically invalid due to the fact like 1M is not even in your favor. So for you to look for a second entry when 1M is against you is pretty hard to do, like pretty like low probable stuff to do. Hence why when this was your first entry on the 15-second, where it's like taking this high, then it's taking the low, what flipped and broke the low, entry on that, stop loss on the high. And like that was a break-even trade. And then now for you to look for the next trade, you kind of do need to wait for either the 1M to go or that high to go for you to get a next entry.
Okay. Would you classify this as like a kind of like a high powered trade or not so much when it comes back to like?
Because you got to remember, like 1M POI is only valid when is a 1M POI valid? When is any POI valid?
The first chalk, right?
When it's broken something, innit? Yeah. What has this broken? Nothing. Yeah. You get me?
Yeah, I hear you.
You see why this is valid? Why is this valid? Why is any 1M POI valid? because it's broken something. Broken.
Okay.
None of this is broken shit.
And then that would have became not valid, that POI, if we would have got to the EQ of like the 15, right?
Wait, what? What do you mean? So like this is
Like our 15 minute.
15-minute range.
Yeah, if it got to like the EQ, if it got down to that, then we wouldn't be looking at that 1 minute POI anymore.
Which POI? You mean like this one or?
Yeah, that one.
No, if your pro trend 59 minute does a 50%, as long as it hasn't done a 70%, then you're still fine to sell it, right? If it's done a 70% mitigation and then it's come out, then you do have to make sure you have a 5-minute chop to align bearish, and then you can look for sales.
Okay, gotcha.
And that's it. So as long as your pro trend 59 minutes come to 50%, come back up, you can still sell it with a 15-second chop and a 1 MPOY. You can still do that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, just does that make sense as well? Like,
Yeah, no, it does. Thanks.
yeah, just low probable shit because it hasn't done nothing. This POI is just, so for you to catch this continuation trade, you're continuing from nothing. You're continuing from a POI that's not even broken low. So it's just bullshit. That's why the first chop, okay, that's fine because you're actually entering from a POI on the left. You're looking for that sell, but then this next one is just done nothing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. Easy.
Hey, Cash.
Yo, yes. What's
Uh,
up?
So talk about the 70% rule on
Yeah.
the 15 or the 5-minute. What if the say the 15-minute, for example? What if the leg is like it's the same as the 5-minute, the 15-minute, the initial leg,
Mhm.
the impulse? If it's the same as the 5-minute and it gives you the 70% rule, but as it's the same, how's the 5-minute?
You need a brand new 5-minute range, you know? Like
Okay.
you should not look to the left anymore. Like once you've got that, you got to differentiate this. I say this all the time, like this range has to be different to the upcoming, like the pullback range, yeah? Like
Yes.
these smaller ranges. So
Okay.
you got to now treat this differently. You got to be like, okay, this has to now give me a new 5-minute chop.
So what about if the pullback is the same as well? Like,
Yeah, it don't
do you know?
matter. It don't matter.
So-
Like, like this is 59 bearish as fuck. Then it pulls straight back in. Yeah, it has to now do this and then this on the 5-minute to then look sales.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So it's
just differentiate this.
that's the only time you'd look at like internal shit.
Yeah, you can call it internal, whatever, but you just kind of have to block out this from your brain and then look at it from like this perspective now.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Cool.
the same as like 1M.
And it's the same on the EM1 as well. If
It's the same for everything. Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Right, cool.
like
Nice.
EM1, you got the 5-minute chop like this, and then you're looking for a sell from a POI, but price goes to 50, pushes to 70. Now you're like, oh shit, like delete this POI,
delete
delete
that.
this. Now just wait for it to do like a 1M chop like this, and then you can look for a sell instead, right?
Okay. So you could still take something from the see where it hits the EQ. Like, could you still take something there? Like,
If that's the POI, then yeah. Or if it's given a 1M chop here, then yeah.
yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Because like I said before, if it's given a 1M chop on the way down to the 70, like it's come up, it's done a 1M chop on the way down.
Okay. Yeah.
Then
yeah,
you can
yeah.
still play that.
Yes. Okay.
You know, you can still play that. It's just
No, I get that.
if it's, let's say it's just one move. Let's say this is one push down, one push, but one push down, like there's no chocks on the way.
Yeah. That's what I was
Right.
trying to get at. That
There's
like,
nothing. You know, and then you have to wait for this brand new chop to happen.
Okay. I got you.
So it can't be like no internal stuff like inside of this, right? It has to give you take the high, then take the low, like proper chop, right?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Got that.
Yeah. No,
Nice one,
it's
Cash.
clean. Who's next? I saw someone unmute yourself. Who was that? I swear it was Haider Ali, Razwan.
Here I am, bro.
Yes, how's it going, bro?
I was just wondering, I wanted to ask, but since it's my first webinar, I said.
Yes, it is. How's it going?
So mainly, you were talking earlier about the fact that POI didn't break anything. So doesn't that mean it's liquidity? because it's
Oh
gonna
yes,
be-
so we don't use liquidity anymore, right? So like I fully
Oh.
deleted it. You know, we used to use it, but there's no purpose, right? And when you watch the video on liquidity on the website, you'll watch the video, and then you'll understand like what I mean by everything.
Okay, I can't wait. I just started today with the order flow.
Oh yeah, true.
I didn't want to say something bad.
Yeah,
I-
take time on it. Yeah, take time on each video, like each concept. Just take your time, like spend like a week on each thing, because you know, just order flow itself, that can take a while. That can take a while to master, right? Like even some people now, like they're still like trying to figure out like what's the high and low and stuff, right, of order flow. So just make sure you understand like every rule and everything, and backtest from the 4-hour like months of data, then backtest 15-minute ranges, and then the same thing on lower time frames, and then work on to the
course.
next thing.
Of course, bro, I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty experienced, so it's coming in handy. And I've been a big fan.
Oh really?
Yeah, for a long time.
Oh really? Well, have you been following me from day one?
Not I don't from before the elite group and everything. I think
Yeah.
since January or something, since you were trading with Divino.
Ah, yes. That's my friend, man. Good guy. Yeah, man. It's been a good long journey. I mean, I'd say long, but it's not really that long. Like 1.5 years, like but I just learn faster than most people, you know. But that's the thing, you gotta put in more work than other people, right? Like
Of
these
course.
things, they don't come naturally. Like you're not born a trader, you know what I mean? You do have to put in the work to actually gain the skill to become like the trader that you want to be, you know? Like
Exactly. And the
it's-
more work you put in, it's actually you can see it in your own results. Like it's no
Yeah.
point in yourself in this field.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's visible to everyone. Like if you're putting in more work than me, it's gonna show it. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna show it. You're gonna naturally see all these like results, and then you're gonna pass these challenges, and you're gonna get payouts, and then you're gonna be killing it. Like um. So yeah, that's it. Just like keep smashing it. And obviously, when you master every concept and put it all together, and then things will just naturally click. That's why you'll notice, like when you watch the videos or when you attend like the Zooms and when you look at the Discord, you'll see like how if anyone asks me any question, like I know the answer. Like it's because I put in all this time and work before the mentorship or anything, and like I still do more than other people now, even. You know what I mean? So it's just like I need to know everything before I release it to you. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
all those questions, no matter how experienced you are, they still make you better every time.
yeah. This it kind of just like refreshes it into my brain as well. Like if someone asks me a question about this POI or this entry model or this, it refreshes it in my brain as well. So it keeps me sharp always, and because every day I'm trading and this is all I do. Yeah, I'm a full-time trader. You know what I mean? I'm always going to be a trader first and then a mentor second. So it's like this is all I do. I haven't worked a job for like a year and a half nearly. So this is all I do. So yeah, you got to be the best at what you do. Can't be slacking. So yeah, man, keep killing it.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Promise I'll put in the work and make it grow.
Yeah, you better do, bro. You better do. Or else you get kicked straight up. You get banned. You get banned like Andrew Tate. You get banned in the top G.
No, bro, my neighbor will get mad.
Ah, no, true. You said you live 10 minutes from him, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. I'm gonna have to come
That's
to.
in his shooting range.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No
he had
way.
that joke like in Romania, you're allowed to have guns if someone just trespasses
Yeah.
your or something.
She.
And he and his brother had the joke that if someone he leaves his doors open because if someone just goes into the yard, they're gonna start shooting.
Jeez, man, insane. I'm gonna have to come visit Bucharest sometime soon, bro. You have to invite me over and then tell Andrew. Tell Andrew I'm coming.
Definitely you should.
No worries. Okay, so any more questions? Let's see. No more. We'll end it here then. If no one's got nothing to say, nothing to add. It's just that. New York Stock Exchange. So it's a nice indicator like this range box. Yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I'll end it here then, and then I'll upload it. It's just very short, but you know, still some important details here and there for people to know, to rewatch. But yeah, I'll catch you all later. Trade safe. Don't do anything stupid. You know, if I see any random invalid trades, yeah, you don't wanna come to shooting range, bro. You feel me? So yeah, I'll see you all later then. Yeah, take care. Yeah, no worries. See you later. Take care. Bye.
Have a good
Bye.
one.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.